Hello friends, good day to everyone and welcome back to my channel Cloud with Ravi. In our previous sessions, we have seen how to create resources like virtual machines, Windows and Linux from GUI from Azure portal. Today, let's see how to create these resources from Cloud Shell, which is Azure CLI, and we can also create with PowerShell commands as well. So there are three ways of deploying the resources. One is GUI, Azure CLI, and PowerShell. So let's go ahead and see how to use Cloud Shell. Once we log into the Azure portal, you will see here Cloud Shell. I can click on it, maximize. So first, let me go ahead and create a virtual machine using that, and later we will see how to use those steps. So in our previous sessions, once while we are creating, we should go to the every tab, we should go to every option, and we should select what's needed. But when it comes to Cloud Shell, you can see it here. I'm just pasting this complete script. So for anything, first we need to create group. So here, AZ group creates a group name, resource group name, Azure B16 in location East US. After that, we create VNet virtual network, AZ network VNet create. It's in group Azure B16 and name is Azure B16 VNet. This is the name of the VNet, and we are providing the CIDR range, the complete address range of this VNet. And in that, we are creating a subnet, which is subnet 1, and giving the address specifications of subnet and location as well. After that, we are creating network security group. It is used to uh, provide the inbound and outbound rules to access the traffic. And after that, you can see we are creating this network security rule and we are describing the rule. If you see it here, we are giving the priority as 100 and we are connecting from source from anywhere source address. We are opening all ports. Destination is also all destination port. We are allowing all. We are protocol is TCP, so we are allowing all the traffic for now. And we are creating AZ VM create. If you see resource group is creating this virtual machine in this resource group with name web VM1 and image is Ubuntu LTS or VNet in the VNet which we created above, and we are providing the username and password. And we are giving the size, the specifications of the server, which is standard B1S. And we are applying this network security group to this particular VM. So how much time will it take when once we create using GUI? It takes a lot of time, like 10 to 15 minutes. If you compare it with Cloud Shell or the PowerShell, it deploys a lot faster than GUI. Mm. You can see here already it is creating VNet now. If you see above, it has already created a resource group name, VNet with specification, address specification which we have provided, location, name succeeded. Okay. If you see now, it is creating network security group. See, it is allowing all the outbound traffic, inbound traffic. After that, this should create virtual machine. That was the order which we have given. You can see here. If you're getting any yellow alerts, you can warning alerts, you can ignore them. If you check in resource groups, you can see here Azure B16 is created, virtual machines. This one is also already created. So it is still running. So it is deploying a machine, which would take some time. So it has assigned the IP address, everything. You can see here, this is the network security group name which we created. So it has assigned. So VM is created, network security group is created, VNet is created, resource group is created. So even the VNet is also created in that. If you see subnets, you can see subnet 1 is created with the specifications which we have given. And I guess this should complete by this time. You can see it here. So with this simple script, it has created all the required resources which we need to access a web server. If you want, let's try to access the web server. Let me remote into the machine. What is the IP address? Okay. Maybe it is still booting. We can see here. Let's give it some time. Sorry, this is a Linux machine. We need to SSH. Let me share the screen. Okay. We're installing Nginx on the server to see if we can access the home page using the public IP address. Okay, it's already installed now. Let me share screen. Okay, let's browse the public IP address and you can see, boom, we got the homepage of the Linux web server. So with this simple script, we have created all the required resources like resource group, virtual network, network security group, virtual machine, and we have attached that network security group to this virtual machine, and we have access to it. So this is the way how we can use the Cloud Shell. And if you want to know more about Cloud Shell, yeah, you can just go to the screen. If you see AZ help, AZ is the Azure help, and once you click on this, it will show us all the modules. You can see here. AZ login means logging into Azure. So these are all the models which we can use to work with Azure. For example, I'm using I have a resource group. You can see here resource group. There is only three resource groups. So let's create a group. Okay. If you want to use any specific command, AZ group create. If you enter hyphen help, you will get more information. See, you can hear. So these two are required, rest are optional. So when you are using this command, these two must be there. For example, for creating a group, what are all required? First, we need a location and the name of the group. So these two metrics are required. If you scroll down, they will give you example as well. For example, you can see here AZ group create hyphen L West US hyphen N my resource group. For example, if you want to create a resource group, you can just copy this one. Before that, let me show you one more thing. Instead of help, if you use just man, it will give you example as well. Small description. Easy group create man. So these are the things. Okay, let me instead of resource group name, I will give Ravi RG and hit enter. So Ravi RG resource group is not there. Now it is created. See how much fast it is. Take time to reflect. So this is the way how we use Cloud Shell. And if you, for example, we have created virtual network as well, right? So let me show you some basic idea on how to use those. So for creating network, AZ create network. Oh, what is the thing which we are creating? VNet. If you hit enter, it will show you a command how to create virtual network. Okay, network VNet network create. You can see AZ network VNet create resource group resource. So for creating a VNet, we should use AZ network, and resource group we should mention, and name of the VNet. In the same way, if you subnet, so these are the commands to create subnet. And if you want to use NSG, network security group, which we will discuss in later classes. So in this way, you can get all the commands or scripts which you need, and you can gather them as per your requirement, and you can run it. Once you run the script, all the resources required for you will be created, and it will take, it will save a lot of time for you. So, and let me show you how to create a VM as well. So till we have seen network, now we'll VM. Yeah, you can see it here. AZVM create. What is the name of the VM? In which resource group it is? It? What is the image which you want to use? So these are, we can ignore it. So let me show you other, instead of this one, let me show you help. So in this manual pages, you will get all the information you need for that specific commands. So you can see here, oh, VM create public IP addresses. If you want to assign, you can see data disk sizes. So you'll get all the examples. And you can see here the commands which we can use for VM create. So name is must, resource group is must. These are still under preview, capacity, counts. So this is how to pull the information, or even you can directly pull from Google as well. There will be a lot of resources. Okay, guys, if you have any doubts, please post your doubts in comments so that I can answer them. Thank you, guys. Have a good day ahead. Bye-bye.